Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your Master General. Not leaving anybody else out. Um, Whatever you identify as, that's fine with me. Um, Today, I would like to say a very heartfelt thank you to Alameda County Fire and some of our first responders, all of our first responders here in the Bay Area mostly, but specifically Alameda County Fire. Um, uh, a man named Jay and a man named Dex, both firefighters, uh, very kind to me out of the San Leandro Fire Department. Very kind to me when I was in a very scared place, and I want to thank them. So, hey, they're a couple of really cool dudes, and they put, they reaffirm the hero part of the firemen. How firemen are heroes. They used to be 6 foot 6'4", named things like Bud, uh, Bud, or Buzz, or they were heroes, man. And these firemen, they've got a lot of them. They've got a great bedside manner, and when they can tell you're really scared, they're very helpful, man. And I was really appreciative. Um, I was appreciative of them. And I also would like to appreciate the paramedic Scott P, who is also going to be a fireman. He is an awesome dude, awesome paramedic. I don't know if he's a paramedic yet, but I'm pretty sure he must be if he's going to be a fireman soon. He's taking his classes. Like I said, 6 foot 6'4" individual. He's a hero. It's what he's gonna be. And his paramedic partner. Um, Geez, I forgot his name because I remember Scott P because that Scott is my name in real life. Anyways, his partner, I can't remember his name much because he drove and he wasn't in the back with me, but he was also a really nice guy, and they didn't make me feel like I was less than or crying wolf or being, I don't know, a wuss or anything like that, when I was scared. And that was really important. I really, really want to thank them for that and for everything else that they do, putting themselves in harm's way. And I'm going to use my uh, American right as an adult over the age of 21, I think it is now, whatever they did with the cigarette law. Um, of course, 18 and over for my videos, please. Smoking is not good for you, but I choose to smoke anyways. Uh, so, cheers and good morning. But I don't throw my cigarette butts on the ground like most people do and litter them and leave them all over the place. I'm a responsible smoker. So, yeah, this morning I'm just coming from a place of thankfulness and really, really want to put those guys on blast. And the nurses at Kaiser in San Leandro on I believe it was Tuesday, July 2nd. Yeah, Tuesday, July 2nd. They were great. They were really great. You guys went above and beyond your job. You had a busy day, um, and you still kept your bedside manner, all of you. and I really appreciate that. And that's something I don't really see at Kaiser that often, but I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And that's about it for that this morning. I don't have any cool products to show you, but I think I'm going to get into showing you some of the things that I've made for myself, um, and maybe some of my toys here. I got an idea from another YouTuber called the Prepared Wanderer about a fire kit, for when you go backpacking. That he got from one of his partners that has started a company, and I thought that was really cool. And because I've made my own fire kit, and I'd like to show mine off. A little different than the one that he showed. I think mine's a little more not just fire, but yeah, a little extra stuff in there. Um, yeah, so that's what you can expect from YouTube this morning. From YouTube and my future with the channel. If I am allowed to continue doing what I do, of course, you all know that the reason why I call myself the Hash Master General is because I smoke a lot of marijuana, and I love hash, and I love to smoke hash. Um, I wouldn't call myself an addict. I don't smoke pot on a daily basis, or hash on a daily basis, but I know about 7 different ways to smoke hash, so I call myself the Hash Master General, not because I'm any kind of a soldier or I've earned any kind of a rank, but just because um, I dig hash. Oops, little cherries there. I dig hash, and really nice marijuana flowers, and I put the general in there because it's I'm a general in the pot smoker army, and I believe that you can be a pot smoker and be a productive member of society, and still be intelligent, and um, your ideas and opinions still matter, and so that's why I am the Hash Master General. It's also a way of keeping my name sort of private, which isn't really that important to me, but I've always liked being called the Hash Master General. I used to do a lot of I used to roll a lot of hash joints for my buddies back in the day, and they liked it the way I could do it, and how I would do it. I put a long, thin line of it that I would roll out like Play-Doh right in the middle, and 18 and over again, please. And yeah, I had a pretty cool method. So that's how I got that name. And no, stolen valor. I was never in the military. I was never a police officer. Um, uh, I did my time on the street, uh, homeless. I did my time as a stupid little gangbanger when I was young and confused. Uh, and I've had my share with bumps with the law, but I am now a law-abiding, tax-paying, uh, completely reformed Christian individual who just has a good time smoking marijuana, and worshiping God, and trying to spread as much human kindness as I can, and then going on rants about people I dislike, people who go against life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, and people who are enemies of America. I don't dig that. I think, you know, anyways, this was all supposed to be about Alameda County fire and Jay and Dex and the paramedic Scott P and his partner and all the nurses at Kaiser and how nice they treated me, and I hijacked it again with my rants. Uh, Maybe one day you guys will enjoy listening to my rants and I'll get a couple more followers. But until then, you can click the subscribe button and check me out. If you don't like me, you can talk all the crap you want about me. I will not report you. I will not turn you in. I don't even care about death threats, man. You know, if you hate me that bad, go ahead and tell me. If you think any of the videos I made are stupid or I don't know what I'm talking about, hey, tell me that too. I just want to be out there with you guys and find out what this crazy thing life is all about, you know, and how we can all work together and make this world a better place and bring back simple ideas like human kindness and morality and freedom of plants. I don't think any plant should be made illegal. They're plants, and refining the coca leaf into cocaine. Can't say I really agree with that so much, specifically when they make it into crack. But I think that there was a use for cocaine. It's a numbing agent and could be quite useful in that area of medicine. And I believe in the opium poppy. I think that opium is an extremely useful and wonderful painkiller and very addictive. I'm going to put that out there too. Very addictive, and the withdrawals are horrible. But if used in extreme moderation, I believe it's even good for your body. It I found moderate use of opium, say maybe once every 6 months or so, a glass of opium tea, um, or something like that, would completely help my back and my muscles and my joints, and they would literally stay that way for a good long time after the drug had worn off. So I do think that opium is useful for in many ways, but it is also very addictive and very dangerous. I just don't think that regulating opium so much as they regulate heroin, I don't think that's fair. It's plant, it grows, you know. It's not really easy to produce a crap load of opium in your own backyard. You know, you can, but it's not legal. You get in big trouble for it. So I don't recommend anybody try it. But having said that, you just watched me flick a cigarette out the window. This is my driveway, and I periodically come out here and clean up all the cigarette butts, not just mine, but everybody else that decides to throw their cigarette butts in my driveway in their trash. So, hey, what the hell? And yeah, so I was just I don't like the illegalization of plants. Um, Alcohol is much more dangerous. Methamphetamine, I believe, is pure evil. Um, Specifically, ice, crank, crystal meth, whatever you want to call it, whatever the different strains and chemistry methods are. It doesn't really matter. It's all bad. It's a bunch of different poisons mixed together to make a useful to make a drug that gets people just totally whacked out of their gourd. Um, so I guess this YouTube video is about a lot of crap, huh? Uh, but at least I got my statement out about the Alameda County Fire Department. That was important to me. Those guys were really good to me. And as always, I love you all. Whether you like me or not, I don't care. Doesn't matter. Uh, you're a human. Uh, you are, whether you like it or not, I believe you are of God's creation, and uh, that makes you beautiful. And I can't help but to love you. I, even if you haven't turned to Christ or whatnot or whatever, that'll all happen in your own time if it happens at all. Uh, I would suggest turning to Christ, but um, that I'm not going to throw that in anybody's face. I accept prayer requests. Um, and stupid human tricks. You want to see me do something stupid? I don't know, wax my, wax my legs or something. I don't care, man. Whatever. I I do this to keep from getting too bored. And hugs, not drugs, kids. Okay, stay away from those dirty street drugs. They lead nothing but ruin. I may talk about smoking a little pot here and there, and how opium is a very useful plant, and the coca leaf can produce a numbing agent and all that stuff. But in reality, the drugs that are made from some of these things are very dangerous and and are extremely addictive, and um, moderation is always the key, and using them for the right reasons is important as well. So I just want to put that out there as like a disclaimer. Uh, and you really shouldn't use anything that you're not prescribed. Uh, that that's another that just goes along with obeying the law, uh, especially if it's an illegal substance. I don't condone using illegal substance, though, um, because you are breaking the law. But it would be nice to have a glass of opium tea now and again. Something that I haven't enjoyed in quite some time, and don't plan on uh, doing so until it is made legal. Come on, it took us a long time to make marijuana legal. Let's speed up the opium legalization a little bit here. It doesn't have to be such a big deal. I think you won't find as many people nodding out in their cars at the park or as you think you will. A lot of us are responsible adults, and maybe we've worked hard at a construction job or operating engineer or concrete pumper or any kind of job like that where your back and your neck and your knees and all get destroyed, you know. Uh, having an opium tea, say on a Sunday afternoon, uh, should be just as legal as having drinking a 6-pack of beer and a fifth of tequila, for crying out loud, or a fifth of Jack, whatever, whiskey. So that's it for me. I ran it for long enough. This video is long as hell. I think that's going to be a problem too. People don't want to stick around for a long video about somebody thanking firemen and then going off onto a rant. But I don't really care. I appreciate anybody who watches it, and like, subscribe, whatever. Hey, I'm here. Peace out.